Hey. Hey. I got this feeling.
This is probably gonna get copyright striked, so you know what? Forget this. Fuck this bollocks. Let's just get on with the show. Here you go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Resero Network. I am Dan, I am your host, and for the next 10 minutes or so, we are going to be looking at the best games of 2018, which was an incredible year for video games. We're going to be looking at best visuals, we're going to be looking at best soundtrack, we're going to be looking at best most innovative feature, we're going to be looking at, of course, the best game, best developer, best publisher, and so on. And if you want to see all the categories and where they are in the video, check out the time code in the comments below on the YouTube, so it's like down there. But folks, without further ado, let's check out what the best games of 2018 actually were. Video games have this unique ability to deliver story like no other medium. You are at the forefront, it is your story, and 2018 had some absolutely fantastic stories. Here are your nominees. Detroit: Become Human, Quantic Dream. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Ubisoft Quebec. God of War, Sony Santa Monica. Spider-Man, Insomniac Games. Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar Games. We Happy Few, Compulsion Games. And the winner for Best Story of 2018 is Red Dead Redemption 2. Introducing the world to Arthur Morgan and the rest of the Van der Linde gang, Red Dead Redemption 2's narrative has it all. At times mournful, humorous, tense, but always suitably dramatic. Rockstar's elegiac Wild West opus gives Sergio Leone a run for his money, with a sweeping tale of an embattled man striving to make his way in the world. With Dutch's gang on the run from the law during a time when outlaws are being wiped out, every moment of Red Dead 2 is laced with tension, especially when you have run-ins with the Pinkerton agents threatening your way of life. Watching the gangs slowly unravel is nothing short of utterly compelling.
Video games have the capacity to amaze, confound, and amaze again. And they wouldn't be anything without the amazing digital performances put in by actors, like in Assassin's Creed and stuff. They touch our souls and transport us to other realms. So the nominees for Performance of the Year in a video game are Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. Brian Dechart as Connor in Detroit: Become Human. Christopher Judge as Kratos in God of War. Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker / Spider-Man in Marvel's Spider-Man. And Melisanthe Mahut as Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Greg Brick as Joseph the Father Seed in Far Cry 5. Camilla Luddington as Lara Croft in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Alex Wilton Regan as Sybil in Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. And the Resero Game of the Year award for Best Performance goes to Melisanthe Mahut in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. From the very first moment you meet Cassandra plying her trade as a scrappy mercenary in Kefalonia, you can't help but fall for her effortless charm and charisma. Tough but fair, the strength of a demigod, tempered by a softer side, Cassandra is one of the Assassin's Creed series' best characters, Mahut's performance also succeeding in making her all the more human and relatable. A stellar turn that deserves all of the plaudits.
ever since couch co-op came into existence, multiplayer games have been celebrated by the masses. And from couch co-op to LAN parties and LAN parties to online parties, we just saw the evolution of multiplayer grow exponentially. And now here we are in 2018 celebrating some of the best multiplayers that we were able to get our hands on. So the nominees for the best multiplayer of 2018 are PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds PUBG Core, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout Triarch, Battlefield 5 DICE, Overcooked 2 Ghost Town Games, Hitman 2 IO Interactive, and Forza Horizon 4 Playground Games. And the winner for Best Multiplayer Game of 2018 is Hitman 2 by IO Interactive. Hitman's multiplayer took many by surprise when IO Interactive announced that it was adding a competitive 1v1 Ghost Mode. Ghost Mode takes the really good bits of Hitman 2 and pours it into a frantic race against time as you attempt to take out 5 targets before your opponent. Your assassinations need to be unnoticed, so you can't run around killing indiscriminately. And while you're looking to orchestrate your kill, you can see your rival running around as a ghost trying to beat you to it. A distillation of Hitman's essence in a multiplayer mode? Turns out it works like an absolute charm.
With each passing year, video games look better and better, and with technological advancements and more powerful hardware, they look even prettier this year. So, here are the nominees for the best visuals in a video game of 2018. Red Dead Redemption 2 Rockstar Games, Spider-Man Insomniac Games, Detroit Become Human Quantic Dream, Shadow of the Tomb Raider Eidos Montreal, God of War Sony Santa Monica, Forza Horizon 4 Playground Games, Battlefield 5 DICE, Assassin's Creed Odyssey Ubisoft Quebec. And the winner for best visuals in a game in 2018 is it's Red Dead Redemption 2 again. Far more beautiful than an open world of Red Dead scale has any right to be, Rockstar managed to pull off a ludicrous technical feat in creating a world that feels tangible and lived in. From the small town of Valentine to the wilds of the Heartlands, the entirety of Red Dead Redemption 2 is lovingly handcrafted, conjuring jaw-dropping vistas in every direction. Ride into any town meanwhile and you'll find a bustling hive of activity, Red Dead 2 making good on its promise of a real, living, breathing world. Sensational.
Shakespeare famously said that music is the food of love. But in video games, music is the food of video games. And this year, there have been some truly amazing scores in video games. Video games, music, it's a beautiful thing. So the nominees for the best score of 2018 are God of War for its Nordic Symphony, Tetris Effect for its dazzling beats, Detroit Become Human with its sci-fi atmosphere, Darksiders 3 and its epic orchestral pieces, Red Dead Redemption 2 and its country western sounds, Ashen and its melancholy rhythms, Assassin's Creed Odyssey and its historical Greek instrumentals. And the winner for the best score of 2018 is Red Dead Redemption 2 from Rockstar Games yet again. This one was a close call, but Woody Jackson & Co.'s remarkable soundtrack provided the icing on the cake in Rockstar's Western epic, inching it ahead on our list. With some beautifully orchestrated compositions and certain dramatic moments complemented by atmospheric, often soaring music choices, Red Dead Redemption 2's score is superlative stuff, making a memorable game even more unforgettable. Brilliant in every sense.
What keeps video games fresh from year to year can be innovative and brand new gameplay features, whether that's new takes on old features or just completely new ways to play video games. And 2018 had some right bangers in it, and we shall now look at the nominees for Best Fresh New Gameplay Feature. Vampire's use of proper choice and consequence. God of War's boomerang axe. The Crew 2's transforming vehicles. Divinity Original Sin 2's narrator. Fallout 76 open world nukes. Forza Horizon 4's seasons. And the winner for Best Fresh New Gameplay Feature is Forza Horizon 4's Seasons. This fair isle of the UK is almost defined by its ever-changing seasons, so Playground Games' decision to make them an integral part of Forza Horizon 4 proved to be a masterstroke. More than a straight-up palette swap, Forza Horizon 4 rolling from spring to summer to autumn, then winter, also alters the environment, causing lakes to freeze over or thaw, changing handling conditions, and more. In short, it's a bit of a game changer, and certainly worthy of note. And a Game of the Year award.
We live in a time where reboots and sequels are currently thriving in the film, TV and games industry. So when something new and fresh and original comes about, it's a breath of fresh air. And this year especially, we've had some exciting new IPs. The nominees for the best new IP of 2018 are Dragon Ball FighterZ Arc System Works, Yoku's Island Express Villa Gorilla, Vampire Don't Nod Entertainment, Onrush Codemasters, Detroit Become Human Quantic Dreams, Ashen Aurora 44, and Sea of Thieves Rare. And the winner for Best New IP of 2018 is Detroit Become Human by Quantic Dreams. Detroit Become Human has been nominated in several of the categories in the award show, but this is its first win. Quantic Dreams created a unique sci-fi world in which we saw androids fight for their rights, and with the beautiful set pieces, hard-hitting plot points and amazing performances from the cast, it truly put itself up there as one of the best new IPs in 2018.
Every year we have video games that surprise us as a network. We have games that come out that weren't expected to be that good and actually are quite impressive. Games that we think are going to be okay and then just turn out to be like actually quite decent. So we shall look now at the nominees for the biggest surprise of 2018. Vampire Don't Nod Entertainment, Onrush Codemasters, Detroit Become Human Quantic Dream, Tetris Effect Enhanced Games, Black Ops 4's Blackout Mode Treyarch, Ashen Aurora 44, No Man's Sky Hello Games. And the winner for biggest surprise of 2018 goes to Black Ops 4's Blackout Mode. At the back end of 2017, Battle Royale games were getting huge. We had PUBG, we had Fortnite, and you know what that means? That means everyone's gonna jump on that bandwagon. And 2018 was the year of bandwagon jumping. And the biggest franchise to go after the Battle Royale crowd was, of course, Call of Duty, Black Ops 4's Blackout mode. Now, the thing with Blackout in Black Ops 4 is that, you know what? We didn't expect it to be that good, when in fact, Treyarch absolutely smashed it out the park. Instead of just copy and pasting Fortnite or PUBG, what Treyarch did was actually make a Battle Royale mode that fit perfectly in the Call of Duty universe. Explosions, crazy gadgets, fast, frenetic, and actually very impressive. So for that reason, Blackout wins the biggest surprise of 2018.
While we have been pleasantly surprised by a plethora of games throughout the year, it's hard to miss the ones that have disappointed us the most. And what better way to highlight these than with a Resero award? The nominees for the biggest disappointment of 2018 are We Happy Few Compulsion Games, Just Cause 4 Avalanche Studios, Dynasty Warriors 9 Omega Force, Kingdom Come Deliverance Warhorse Studios, Fallout 76 Bethesda Game Studios, and State of Decay 2 Undead Labs. And the winner for the biggest disappointment of 2018 is Fallout 76 by Bethesda Game Studios. While we've had a lot of games this year be a bit of a flop, none have been as quite as spectacular as Fallout 76. With the full release of the game still having a majority of bugs that were spotted in the beta, bugs which destroyed saves or made players immortal, it was hard to not see this as anything else but a spectacular clusterfuck. While the core idea had potential, in the end, Bethesda were held back by an outdated engine. Nevertheless, at least it's still being celebrated, just not the way the devs were probably hoping.
It is no shock to you guys at home that developers make video games. So it wouldn't be a Game of the Year show unless we awarded the best developer. So what we're going to do now is look at the nominees for Best Developer of 2018. Sony Santa Monica, Insomniac Games, Ubisoft Quebec, Don't Nod Entertainment, IO Interactive, Rare, Playground Games, and the winner of Best Developer of 2018 goes to IO Interactive. When Square Enix cut IO Interactive loose following the commercial underperformance of its episodic Hitman reboot, it looked like the writing might be on the wall for the Danish developer. But not only did the studio forge on and create a complete non-episodic sequel, but they also managed to build upon what made Agent 47's comeback so damn appealing. New modes, a new multiplayer mode, 6 new sandboxes, and more besides. That IO managed to make Hitman 2 at all amid that transitional turbulence is nothing short of astonishing. And that's why they are worthy winners of the Best Developer of 2018.
Loads of games come out every year, and do you know what? They wouldn't come out if it wasn't for the publisher doing the publishing, unless the developer self-publishes, in which case they publish it themselves. But this year, some of the biggest games were backed by some of the biggest publishers. And so, here are the best publishers of 2018. The nominees are Ubisoft, Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, Bandai Namco Entertainment, Annapurna Interactive, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Microsoft Studios. And the winner of Best Publisher 2018 is Sony Interactive Entertainment. Enjoying yet another successful year of incredible first-party exclusives, Sony might not have had the perfect 2018, but the platform holder delighted with the number of AAA PS4 titles coming to its console. God of War, Spider-Man, Detroit Become Human, a remake of Shadow of the Colossus, Yakuza 6, Yakuza Kiwami 2, Tetris Effect, Astrobot and a selection of other compelling games for PSVR meant there were numerous reasons to be a very happy PlayStation 4 owner this year. And it's all down to Sony bringing the games. Here's hoping there's more greatness to come in 2019.
Throughout this show, we've been celebrating all sorts of AAA titles, and kind of mourning one. Sorry, Fallout 76. But it's now time to focus on the smaller studios, the ones that make the indie games which are truly spectacular and wonderful and incredible in every single way. So, here are the nominees for the best indie game of 2018. Dead Cells Motion Twin, Celeste Matt Makes Games, Unravel 2 Coldwood Interactive, Overcooked 2 Ghost Town Games, Yoku's Island Express Villa Gorilla, and Ashen Aurora 44. And the winner for the best indie game of 2018 is Yoku's Island Express by Villa Gorilla. A platformer in which you can't jump, Yoku's Island Express doesn't exactly sound like the best premise for a game. Playing as the eponymous ball-rolling dung beetle, Yoku's combines Metroidvania platforming with pinball to startling effect, making for something that's entirely unique. Throw in a beautiful hand-painted world with quirky characters and oodles of charm, and Yoku's Island Express more than earns its indie darling status.
So there we have it, folks. 12 categories down, 1 to go, and we are saving the best till last, which is none other than Game of the Year 2018. So without further ado, let us now look at the nominees for Best Video Game of 2018. Monster Hunter World, Capcom. Spider-Man, Insomniac Games. Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar Games. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Ubisoft, Quebec. God of War, Sony, Santa Monica. Forza Horizon 4, Playground Games. Battlefield 5, DICE. And that's it, folks. They're the nominees. But now it's time to pull the winner. And the winner for Best Game of 2018 is God of War. An embodiment of pure vengeful rage during his Greek mythological outings, God of War on PS4 saw an older, more complex Kratos living out a quiet life in the realm of Norse myth. Paired with young Atreus, God of War engenders real emotion between father and son as the pair embark upon an epic journey fraught with all manner of peril. And it had a big axe that you could hurl at enemies and have fly back to your hand, like Thor's hammer. God of War was an incredible journey from the first minute to the very last, with fantastic frenetic combat, some great set pieces, and a hugely imaginative world, and is definitely deserving of our Game of the Year 2018 award. So there you have it, folks, 13 categories, all done and dusted. The best of 2018 done. The best of the best games, the best visuals, the best publisher, the best developer, the best everything. 2018 was a wonderful year for video games. Thank you very much for joining us, folks. It's been an absolute pleasure. We've had a great 2018 and we look forward to seeing you in 2019. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you next year. Cheers, folks. Bye. I'm going to get a beer. See you later.